Hello everybody, it is I, Granorite. Here we are, back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal with our Gen 2 type challenger, Dragon type. Last episode, we made our way to Aquatique City, where we are now ready to take on Morty's gym and progress ourselves towards Olivine and Cianwood, and our first evolutions. So, definitely excited. See how far we get in this episode. Wonder if we can take these Ghastlies out with a single Dragon Rage. Oh yeah. Alright, well we're just speed through the rest of this. That's just free experience. It's free real estate. Taking on Gym 4, it's still no Pokemon evolutions. You're correct. We'll have them at Gym 5 though. At least our first ones. How are you doing today, Krishinabon, my friend? Any issues so far with this team? They just took forever to level up prior to level 15 and learning Twister. Other than that, no. Ah, we've been licked. There it is. Doing well, just working, but got the notice that you're on, so you thought you'd jump on to see how it's going. Well, I appreciate that. It is going well. Hopefully you can just put me on in the background while you work, if possible. Don't want you to get in trouble. But we are doing good with the team, especially now that we have Dragon Rage. But before, Twister was the big power boost. Alright, this Dratini is going nowhere. You work from home so no one will know. Haha! Exited. I work from home too. On a couple days of the week. But I do Pokemon. Alright, we want that Dratini experience. It's easy to get here. Nightshade. What is that, 22 damage? We can take 3 more of those. I will be doing another, so we're going to do this episode. So this will go on for an hour. And then I have a work meeting for an hour. And then I'll be back on for another hour to do another episode of Pokemon. Because I can. So, we have this one and one more still coming today. Because you can't stop me now. Yeah, lots of Pokemon today. 3 episodes. I want the team to get good. And, I don't know, maybe I'm getting my second wind. We're reaching the halfway point on playthroughs. This is playthrough 25. So, playthrough 30 is the well, 29 is... 30 is the halfway one. We've been cast. Curses. I also feel like, now that I look at the list, we've got a lot of the hard teams out of the way. I mean, we still have one more playthrough we have to do with Shuckle, but Shuckle actually turned out to be pretty, like, you know, stacked. Once you figure out how to use them. But like, there's no playthrough coming up that I'm like really not looking forward to, type of thing. Let's see here. Shuckle is awesome. It is the wall of walls. The unbreakable fortress himself. Alright, Morty time. What was the command for the list of teams? It was just exclamation mark teams. We have Haunter coming out next. Let's swap to Draconis. Excellent. That means we just knock out this Haunter and we don't have to worry about the curse. Unknown. That's the one playthrough I still have to do where it's going to be a bad Pokemon. Unknown. And there's some other, like, ones, like, spotted here and there, like Apom. Haha, he missed his Hypnosis, which means we got the Thunder Wave off. Excellent. Take that, Gengar. Dragon Rage time. Alright, he gets off a Hypnosis, so we only have to use one Awakening, that means, though, to take out this Gengar. Ah, and he's fully paralyzed. Eat another Dragon Rage, Gengar. We'll swap the Horsea for this Haunter. We can take another 2 of those. Horsea doesn't have as much HP as the Dratinis, but we still can take a couple Nightshades. Easy clap. Another TM we can't use. Excellent. Checking the teams in the last Rock team should be interesting with Corsola, Shuckle, and Tyranitar. Yeah, I was kind of looking at that too. Like, Corsola's not amazing, but the water coverage gives us nice coverage on, like, ground types. The Shuckle is a wall, and Tyranitar is a powerhouse. So it'll be funny to say that I think the worst Pokemon on that team is going to be Corsola. Also makes it good against other rock types. Hop up down, Dratini up. We'll just keep Dratini out against the Skiploom. Yeah, it's not that good, but it can be okay. Exactly. Let's get Horsea up a little bit. Some Boyds. It's getting to the point now, too, though, where, and I've said this a bajillion times already, a majority of our playthroughs are just going to be on 3 types. A majority of our remaining playthroughs. At least we're done with Ditto. You are correct. At least when it comes to those 3 types, Flying type will have a lot of diversity. Lots of flying, lots of water, and lots of normal to do. Those are the 3 types that'll be a lot of. Because I have 19 playthroughs on those 3 types left to do. Versus the, what? Let me see, 25. Off of that is 34. So what's 34 minus 19? 15? So I have 15 playthroughs that will not be on those 3 types. And then 19 that will be on those 3 types. All flying or dual types, so lots of diversity and coverage. Assuming that the randomizer rolls us diverse teams and doesn't give us all normal flying or all, you know, water flying or something like that. Good flinch. Then, you know, it's like when I was doing Gen 1, I'm like, oh, there's 6 grass Pokemon, and one of the teams was every single grass poison Pokemon. That's really diverse. Or you end up with a team with Yanma, Togetic, Lady, and a Farfetch'd. That would be bad. That would be the worst team for flying. I agree. At least Farfetch'd isn't horrible. You know, when he's got his leak, his crit rate is up high. You can potentially sweep with a Farfetch'd, assuming you don't get hit. The problem is with that team you have 2 normal flyings and then 2 bug flyings. And Ladian turned out to be a good waller. The only thing I had going for it. Well, I probably could have just Dragon Raged it. Oh, it doesn't matter. It still went down. Get out of here. Alright, we have now made ourselves... Or we have now made our way to Olivine City. Hooray! First things first, into the mart. Got a nougat to sell. Shadow Ball to sell. And then we need to buy... Super Repels. Into the Poké Center we go, and we're going to heal up. Into this cafe we go to get strength. We'll go ahead and teach that. And then into the lighthouse we go. Drawing ever closer to our Dragonairs. Alright, we got Knocked Out here to take on. Good damage. I mean 40. It did 40 damage. Low health. Good damage. It's almost like I knew it was going to be, huh? Holy whoa. Alright. Roll is down. Let's swap up Horsea for the next couple fights. Horsea's gonna have the hardest time fighting the trainers as we surf across the Cianwood. So any experience we can get for Horsea in here is ideal. We're just gonna speed through this fight. It's just gonna be the quick attackers that get us. As they're all like level 19 or lower. Two quick attackers. Okay. Let's get on to more exciting fights. Not that this next one's gonna be exciting. It's against a Growlithe. Or two. And Horsea is going to wash them away. So our evolutions are going to go, we're going to get our Dragonairs, and then we'll get our Seadra, and then we'll get our Kingdra, and then we'll get our Dragonites somewhere in the far distant future. We'll actually be able to do a Kingdra versus Kingdra fight. We're actually almost going to do a mirror fight against Claire. We'll have two Dragonairs to her 3, and then we'll have a Kingdra and a Kingdra. We will get Kingdra at level 40. Oh, almost got it. We'll Twister this one first, see if we get a flinch. No flinch. Oh, critical hit though. Goodbye, Dratini. Hurt, hurt. Let's get Swagger. Take out these boys. This is the one we're interested in. Alright, down it goes. And we're just gonna let Horsea take out the Spearow as well. Got a lot of HP, that Meryl. Oh, a lot of special defense. Hopping into a meeting, so good luck with the team. Yeah, good luck with your meeting. Hope to see you maybe later whenever we're either continuing on with this stream or in a later one. Have a good rest of your day, Krishinabon, and thanks for hopping in while you could. Alright, take out the Machop. Since we know that one Dragon Rage will not take him a chop down, we'll Twister this one first, see if we get the flinch. No flinch. All right. All right, divert your eyes if you're photosensitive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Divert your eyes. And we're out. Alright. Time to make our way over. Not quite enough. Every poison sting has the ability to poison us. Every single one. Well, at least it happened here right close. Alright, we got a Staryu here. Let's headbutt it. And then Dragon Rage it. Headbutt this one. Good damage. We'll just Twister it to finish it off. We will swap for the Shelter, because we don't want an Aurora beaming our little Dratinis. Even though not very effective, Horsea can take them out with a single Surf. Alright, let's surf through this Shelter as well. Now for the War Turtle, we'll switch back over to Dratini. Good flinch, that's what we were looking for. We'll go back to the Horsea for the shelter here. Alright, we're gonna speed through this fight, because it's just all these low-level Pokemon. Alright, back to Horsea. As this ex-trainer starts with a shelter. We'll let Horsea take on this Tentacool to level up. Ooh, yeah, we want to learn Twister. Every single Poison Sting. We're not gonna learn Slam. How much to do with that, but here. Good amount, not quite enough to take it out. Alright, down goes the Seeking. I hope we at least get the Dratinis up to level 30 before we get out of here. We still have a lot of bigger Pokemon to take on. Ooh. Tough Pokemon. Again, not learning Slam. Now the Gyarados, though, we are interested in. Looks like 2 Dragon Rages will take out a Gyarados. Not enough to level up Dratini, though. Pretty close, though. We'll need to drop some potions on it. Good flinch. Alright, now the Starmie. A little Thunder Wave this one, actually. Alright, there's our first one. Alright. Let's update this really quick. And we'll see about doing the same thing to our other Dratini while we read about Dragonair. So, Dragonair, slow leveling rate of course, is a long serpentine reptilian Pokemon with sky blue scales and a white underside. It has a rounded snout, oval purple eyes, and a small white horn on its forehead. On each side of its head is a small stylized wing, which is white and curves into a swirl at the base. 3 blue crystal orbs adorn its body, 1 on its neck and 2 on its tail. Dragonair emits a gentle aura that gives it a mystical appearance. As seen in the anime, it can make its wings grow larger in order to fly, but otherwise moves through the air unaided. Dragonair hosts a large amount of energy within its body, which it can discharge through the crystals on its neck and tail. This causes its body to brighten and give off a different aura that changes the weather in its vicinity. As a result, Dragonair has been referred to as a divine Pokemon since ancient times by agricultural people. Dragonair is seen as a rare Pokemon, or Dragonair is a rare Pokemon that inhabits pristine seas and lakes. The lakes Dragonair lives in are usually filled with offerings from people in gratitude. It is said that a person who sees a Dragonair at the start of the year will be healthy for the whole year. In Generation 2, Outrage was its signature move. And our Gen 2 Pokedex information, Gold says, they say that if it emits an aura from its whole body, the weather will begin to change instantly. Silver says the crystalline orbs appear to give this Pokemon the power to freely control the weather. And Crystal says it is called the Divine Pokemon. When its entire body brightens slightly, the weather changes. That is our information on Dragonair. So hopefully we'll get our other Dragonair here shortly. Won't be in this fight. Whoa. How does that thing know Dragon Rage? Mine doesn't know Dragon Rage. Let's swap up Horsea. We're gonna take on Usine. And then we'll level up our final little bit here to level 30. We have Electrode coming out next. We'll swap over to Draconis. We're resistant to it, so even though it does good damage, it shouldn't be that bad. The paralysis is not nice, though. Fully paralyzed again. There we go. Alright. So let's finish our level up. one down. All right. So let's update there again. And update here. Excellent. So let's take a quick look at Dragonaire's animation here, wiggling that tail and blinking at us. Stat boost wise, pretty decent from what we were. About 20 across the board on everything. All right. So Horsea's got some good it's got some good defense, but it can't stand up to that. So let's swap in Dragonair. Alright, so let's go heal. Since Horsea just got decked. Good damage. Should be able to take a rock slide. Don't know about two, but we should be able to take one. Oh yeah. Let's swap here. Ideally, Horsea's gonna take on what's his face? Steelix. So let's see. Let's start with Dragonair up front. They still have the exact same movesets. We haven't diversified them at all at this point. So let's just take out this Primate. And then we'll play safe with the Poliwrath. With the Draconis. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to Thunder Wave this. Alright, we've been Hypnosis, but we have Awakening still. That wasn't too bad, but we did become confused. So we're gonna swap. We're gonna swap again. And then finish it off. We're not gonna deal with that confusion. Alright, so I don't know if we can teach Fly at this point to our Dragonairs. Cannot. As ideal as that would have been. Okay, so let's spray another Repel. Alright, first things first, so we're gonna speed up as we do this. We're gonna go on a magic bike ride. Oh no, that like... Man, we have to go through the caves to get there. I mean, it's either now or... Ah, that's a pain. Let's get back to Azalea Town. Alright, we're just gonna speed up here. Alright, first things first, let's go back this way. We want to get that Mystic Water. And I went the wrong way. Alright, let's give this to Horsea. Squeeze me. And that was odd. That was like the same spot that your mom calls you, and I was like, what's going on? Oh, you know I should have got... I'll come back this way. I forgot to get that rare candy. Like, the last patch of grass before we go through the cave. Oh, come on. At least I can just speed through these encounters. Okay, so let's teach Rain Dance to Horsea. Place the smoke screen. Rain Dance is also really nice to have against Jasmine because of Steelix knowing Sunny Day. Okay. And the King's Rock is just overall a good held item. Alright, let's run back through here really quick. Since I forgot to pick up this rare candy up here. Alright, now it's like make it back to Olivine. Alright. That's a pain in the butt to do without fly. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I just taught fly to my... I just taught fly to my Mew. Oh, what a brain fart. I wasted so much time there. I mean, not that like I'm timing this or anything, but still, it's just like, really? I forgot to get the medicine. Really swinging on all cylinders here, aren't we? Could have totally flew, because my Mew flew. And I was thinking, oh, my Dragonair doesn't know it, I can't fly. Ah. That is not one of my proudest moments. Okay. Let's go take on Jasmine. Alright. Dragon Rage is Magnemite. Ha ha! Joke's on you, Magnemite. We'll swap to our other Dragonair. Now to Horsea. So we're gonna just start off with a straight surf into this big boy. That's some good damage. So we're gonna Rain Dance while he Iron Tails us. Not very effective, but our defense did fall. But we should knock it out now because she didn't heal it. Alright, let's just swap Horsea up and see if we can get that evolution for it in this episode. We'll heal here. Wheelfish. These are all low-level pokes, which is why we're just speeding through these. When you're almost twice as level as the other Pokemon, it's not worth just taking the time to move them slow. make our way up here. Because I still need to get this guy up to level 31. Oh well. And we get our evolution here. Good deal. And we'll take a quick look at Seadra's animation here. Oh yeah. Good boost to stats too. We'll swap up Draconis. Oh, we should read about Seadra. What am I doing while we're going through this? Still medium fast leveling rate, but Seadra is a light blue piscine Pokemon that is similar to a seahorse with a cream-colored belly covered in rough scales. It has a long tubular mouth, narrow black eyes, a fin-like ridge above each eye, and spiny pectoral fins. It also has a large coiled tail. It has a pair of dorsal fins with sharp cream-colored tips that exude venom. Seadra's venom is toxic enough to induce numbness and even fainting in humans, but is still prized among practitioners of traditional medicine. Seadra can swim in any direction while facing forward by rapidly flapping its fins and tail. It catches its prey by spinning its body to create large whirlpools. When its prey is exhausted, Seadra swallows it whole using its long snout. Seadra makes its nest by either wriggling between or anchoring itself to branches of coral under the ocean. After a female Seadra gives birth, the male Seadra will take care of the young. It is markedly vicious and will mercilessly attack those who venture near its nest. During this time, the male's venom also becomes thicker and stronger than usual. And our Pokedex information for Gen 2. Gold says, an examination of cells revealed the presence of a gene not found in Horsea. It became a hot topic. Interesting. Silver said its fin tips leak poison. Its fins and bones are highly valued as ingredients in herbal medicine. And Crystal says the males raise the young. If it is approached, it uses its toxic spines to fend off the intruder. That is our information on Seadra. We'll take out these pokes. Let's swap to Dragonair for the red Gyarados. How much money are we packing right now? 70,000. Not a lot. As we Dragon Rage back and forth at each other, the red Gyarados goes down. Oh, well. Wrong thing. Let's fly back to Mahogany. And it is getting close to my meeting here, and so I'm going to end this episode here and go do that, and then I will be back after the meeting with another episode today, so just continue to watch for me to come back online, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.